How would you like to hit those really super high, super long, ripped drives down the fairway, possibly with a little tiny draw on it, getting rid of those high, spinny slices, those low pulls that don't go very far? This is the perfect video for you. We're going to talk about what you need to do in order to hit up on the ball, gain some more distance, gain some more yardage. We can be super consistent off the tee, but also hit the ball a really good distance. So today's video, stick around all the way to the very end. We've got a couple of small tweaks that we're going to make, followed up by some really good drills to help you do that. So let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about what we want the driver to do as we approach the golf ball. So first of all, we're going to put this wedge down just to give us an idea of what the club head is going to do. In order to gain maximum distance, we need this club head to go from a low position before impact to a high position post impact. That's going to get us an upward angle of attack. When we do that, that ball's going to lunge higher with less spin, which is the formula for extra distance. So just having that visual there and really thinking about your driver going from a low to high position rather than the common error of a high to low position, which would cause low launch and lots of spin, which is not great for distance. This is a really good drill that we'll come back to later on in the video. But that's what we want to try and achieve, an upward angle of attack. How do we do that? I've got 3 simple steps for you. So number 1, obviously ball position really does matter. We do want it inside the left heel. So slightly inside the left heel with some body tilt, some spine tilt away from the target presets that to happen. So if we do that, we are more likely to go from a low to high position. In the backswing, if we start to rotate better and we coil those hips and shoulders really well and don't just pick the club up, again, we encourage a more upward angle of attack. Really good body turn in the backswing is really important to hit up on that golf ball and hit the ball well. We've got the ball position with some tilt. You want to really coil up the hips and the body. You'll see that the chest is away from the target and the back is towards the target. This is a really key thing that's going to stop us hitting down, slicing the golf ball. So a really common error that I would see from here is the body spinning too quickly, and now we've got the back, which was facing the target, pointing behind me. So the whole body started to spin out. That moves the hands forward, the club head forward. Then we're going to go from a high to low position, again decreasing the distance, swinging out to in, encouraging a slice. So from that top of the backswing, I want you to think about 2 things. I want you to think about, as you swing down, back to target, the arms just start to fall when you do that. Back to target, and the head behind the golf ball. We want to keep it in this space. We don't want to lunge that ahead of the golf ball, because again, that's something that can get the club out here and going from a high position to a low position. So we want to go up to the top with some good body turn. Keep the back to target, keep the head behind the golf ball. The club is behind us, it's low, ready to swing up, ready to launch that ball high and get a lot of distance. So that is a really key thing that we want to try and do when we're hitting the driver. So good ball position, good setup is obviously really, really important. Right, let's go back to target for longer here. Let's hit that ball from the inside. Down the middle there with that one, and that is key. We don't want to be spinning out too much. Back to target, head behind. We're much more likely to hit up on our drives when we do that. So here's a couple of excellent drills you can try next time you're on the practice area that is going to encourage this. So we've got the yoga wedge down. That's obviously a fantastic drill, but if you don't have a yoga wedge, we've got this about a grip length in front of the golf ball. So if we don't have a yoga wedge, what we can do instead is place down a couple of golf balls, or we can place down some tees, or we can place down a head cover. Again, just make sure it's just over a grip length in front of the ball and tee this up. And again, that just gives you that visual of the club head going from low to high. If you swing down, you're going to hit those golf balls. If you do struggle with it, maybe use something like a head cover. Sometimes the fear of hitting the golf balls can really start to move you in a way that's going to improve your driving. So there, low to high, back to target for longer. hit from the inside, hit it on the way up. Lots of good stuff are going to come from this drill. So another good drill if you're in the garden or if you're on the practice area or at the driving range, another good drill is just try and clip the very top of the tee. Again, that mimics impact. We just want to be hitting the ball off the tee without hitting too much of the tee. So that can be an excellent drill to try and hit the very top of the tee might come out, but we don't want to hit too much of the tee. So that's a really good one to get that feeling of going from a low to high position. Someone who would hit down on the ball would tend to hit far too much of that tee when they're swinging. So there we have it, a couple of simple thoughts to hit that driver further. Give those a try, get some extra distance with your driver, get more accurate with your driver. Lots of good things that can come from a few simple tips. Check out in the description below, we've got a free 60-minute practice plan if you're looking for a bit of guidance as to what to practice and how to practice. And if you'd like a free swing analysis with me, there's a Skillest link which you can send me some of your swings and we can start improving your golf. That's where I do all the online coaching, so we can help you no matter where in the world you are. So you can click both those links for some free help with your golf. And if you'd like any extra help with the driver, getting more distance, make sure you check out this video just here.